So two companies reported earnings today and they did absolutely terrible. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Just a quick little heads up if you guys have not or were not aware of what's set to report earnings this upcoming week. I mean, just as soon as tomorrow, Microsoft and Meta are set to report earnings after the market closes, as well as Robinhood. Today, after the market closed, we had Snapchat, Visa, Starbucks, and Snapchat, of course, with a significant sell-off, 14.4% after market hours. We also had a company like SMCI. I've talked about SMCI before. It's an absolute piece of shit, overhyped up company. This thing also sold off 15% after the market closed due to the same reason over and over again. It's just a bad and bad ran company. The CEO is not a smart person and continues to drive the stock all the way down to the ground. We talked about the stock originally when it was at highs of 122, and now as it's lost, what do we want to say, 80%? Right, of its value from overall highs of 122 to now trading at $30 per share. It's lost 74.9% of its value, all because, in my opinion, of one person, and that's the CEO. They've been in the bricks of potentially getting removed from the NASDAQ, delisting notice. Now, again, just a significant sell-off right back to previous support range. We'll see how things continue to develop. Again, no one really cares much about SMCI. And of course, because SMCI sold off in its affiliation with NVIDIA, if you guys did not see, NVIDIA also ended up selling off 2% after the market closed due to SMCI reporting such terrible earnings. So again, a nice little retracement to lows of 106 to about 107 for NVIDIA. Now, most of the market is in the red due to that significant pullback, and that is just a day before Meta and Microsoft are set to report earnings. So Meta, of course, has had an amazing past year. If you guys did not see, from lows of $87 to overall highs of $740 with a beautiful retracement, obviously showing early signs of a reversal. We'll see how it ends up doing tomorrow. For those that do not know, Meta is set to report earnings tomorrow after the market closes, and it has an EPS of $5.24 per share, which is an earnings per share, and revenue expected to be at $41.4 billion. If we look at this year over year, again, unlike Tesla, there's actually an expectation for this company to grow year over year. We'll see if it actually ends up exceeding expectation. When it comes down to Microsoft, we have an earnings per share of $3.23 and $68.5 billion. Again, except for Tesla, this company is actually expected to grow year over year. Every expectation for a Magnificent Seven company, we're expected to see growth year over year, as that is the expectation from a Magnificent Seven company. But again, that expectation is overlooked when it comes down to overhyped up companies such as Tesla. Tesla is still testing that previous high right around $300 per share. And as news continues to come out of its competitors coming out with robo-taxis and plan for 2025 and 2026, again, why did Tesla sell off? Terrible, or why should Tesla be selling off? Terrible earnings, and of course, no actual guidance for 2025. It's actually funny because the reason Snapchat sold off is that it had really poor and or no guidance for 2025. And because of that, just like any investor would, they would want to pull out, right? Because again, they have no guidance or expectation for 2025. They also missed earnings and overall revenue, supporting the case for a drop. But unlike Snapchat, Tesla gapped up after reporting terrible earnings. We actually have Google, who reported better than expected earnings, and now Google is actually trading at a lower or the same price level than when it reported earnings a few days ago. But this time, Google actually earned the rally. Tesla has not. So again, markets are irrational. There's no question about that. There's a very common quote saying that markets can stay irrational longer than an individual can stay solvent. There is no question about that. As markets do begin to recover or try to recover, do you technically want to fight it? No, not necessarily, but it's also important to keep in mind that this could just be a quick little fake out, a possible bull trap, as overall market direction is still, if you look at the larger time frame, more bearish than it is bullish. We're still in the early stages of a potential reversal. We'll see how tomorrow ends up playing out. Does it add another leg up for the market to begin to recover, or is it going to be kind of in the beginning stages of an overbought reversal for a nice little retracement right back down to lows of 430 per share. Again, you guys can let me know down in the comment section what you think. If you guys would like me to go live for Meta and Microsoft as they are set to report earnings tomorrow after the market closes, all I literally ask you to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and get this video to over 1,000 likes. Also, if you want to tune on into my live trading session tomorrow right at market open, do not forget, you have to be quick. Second link in the description down below. Sign up, and I'll see you tomorrow at market open for our live session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.